with the YMCA of Indiana County. Our visit with Eric this morning is presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Eric, good morning.
How are you today?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Well, that's good to hear. I was looking at your website today and at your Facebook page, and that YMCA, that's rather an active place these days. My goodness gracious, you got things going on.
Yeah, we have a couple things happening out here.
Yeah, you do. I went by the other day on a Saturday. Maybe it wasn't this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, and man, the parking lot was loaded. So, yeah, folks know the YMCA is there. They know good things are coming from the YMCA as well. Included among those good things, the Good Friday Community Breakfast, 68th annual.
Yeah,
that's on the 18th. That's not so far from now.
It is right around the corner. Can you believe we are into April?
Yeah. Well, you look outside, you might have a hard time believing that, but it is true that we're in the month of April, and April 18th is Good Friday. And this year, for your Good Friday Community Breakfast speaker, you turn to a guy very, very well known locally. That is IUP men's basketball coach Joe Lombardi.
Yes, we're excited that Joe is excited to join us. So we're grateful that he's taken the time, and I'm sure that his message will be one that everybody can be inspired by.
Yeah, it will resonate. And folks can get their tickets, right now?
They can, but, you might want to get them pretty quickly. We're already into 200 and some tickets sold, and we do have a capacity. There's only so many people we can fit in there. So everybody wants to come hear Joe, which is wonderful. And, again, we're grateful for Joe wanting to do this for us. So it's going to be a great morning.
Yeah, get by the YMCA as quickly as you can, because that's at 7 o'clock in the morning, and make sure you get there early enough so everybody can be in their seats at 7 as well.
Yes. And with that many people, some folks, especially those that are a little more able-bodied, it would be great if some folks would park in our upper parking lot up by the pavilion and walk down.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some nice weather for that day as well. So it should not be a problem. All right. So, hey, I was looking. We know that Indiana High has a great swimming program, but for a lot of those swimmers that all began at the YMCA, and I know the Piranhas, they were at the national championships here a week or so ago, weren't they?
Yes. They went to Greensboro, North Carolina, and we had 11 kids go. They swam last week, Monday through Friday. And last year, in 2024, we had a national champion in the 100 freestyle. Mm-hmm. This year, we have a national champion in the 50 freestyle.
Wow. Same kid, too, huh?
Yeah, Preston.
Preston Kessler.
Yep.
Yeah,
so he took second in the 100 freestyle this year. He wanted to repeat, and he was so close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. It's
150.
Did you trim your fingernails that day to get to that wall? That's the problem.
Right.
But that being the case, the wonderfully accomplished swim program at the YMCA with the Piranhas, you're actually getting set for a summer when you are hoping to welcome in a bunch of new swimmers, huh?
Well, you know what, Todd? It starts with our swimming lesson program.
Mm-hmm.
And we teach kids starting at 6 months old, and we'll teach adults. But really, it starts with the good foundational principles of how to swim the strokes and accomplish all of that. And then you're right. We are getting ready to kick off our Try It, You'll Like It, which is a 1-week mini version of what swim team might look like for anybody who's wondering, do I want to check this out? Mm-hmm. So they get to experience what swim team might be like for a week. And if they like it and they want to stay, that fee is applied towards the swim team fee for the summer. The Try It You Like It is really aimed toward kids ages 5 to 12, and it's a great opportunity to come check it out and find out if it's something that you like.
Yeah. So when is it?
It starts. I might feel like it starts either this week or next week.
It's this week. It's Try It Week at the YMCA.
Try It Week. Yeah, it's this week because I know we do a Try It You Like It, and then we do a stroke clinic usually.
Uh-huh.
So it could be, and sometimes those things are flip-flopped in the order. But,
yeah. Register today at the Welcome Center or call the Y at 463-9622.
Oh, there you go. Todd, are you going to come try it out?
I'm not. No.
Yes, it is. It is this week, and then the stroke clinic. It's called Stroke Enhancement.
Uh-huh.
Is next week.
Uh-huh. There you go. There you go.
So you decide you like it and you want to stay, and then we'll pretty those strokes up a little bit, do some fine tuning, and the season begins.
Yeah. Well, that's terrific, and you're right. That's a great way to introduce kids to swimming. But that's just one of many programs offered at the YMCA. I see that you also have a 5K training program going as well for people that want to run a 5K. And for a lot of people, it might be the idea, I'll just put on my sneakers and start running. But if you train well and train right, you can avoid injury. You can also help yourself out with a good time and run with others too.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have said, to themselves, maybe I'd like to try to run a 5K, and they don't really know what's involved. It's a little over 3 miles. I mean, 3 miles doesn't sound like it's very far until you're halfway through your run and realize I'm only halfway through my run. I still got to do the other half. But it makes sure that when people go and participate in the 5K, they have a positive experience. They can feel good about how they've done. They're not going to get hurt. I mean, that's really important, Todd. I mean, just like a lot of folks that make their New Year's resolutions, they come in and they work out, and they work out like they've never worked out in their lives, and they work so hard, and 2 days later they're so sore they can't wash their hair. It really, it's all about doing it the right way so that you have a good experience and you develop some good positive habits that you can continue. We want people to be successful in their journey towards health and wellness and find a way to keep at it.
Yeah, and this will give them that opportunity, and then it culminates in the actual opportunity to run a 5K.
Correct. That is correct, and that ought to be fun.
Yeah, so it's a program that begins April 21st. It runs through July 6th, and then it does include, your registration does include your entry into the 2025 Runway 5K at the Jimmy Stewart Airport.
It does.
With a race shirt, too.
It does.
How about all of that?
It should be fun. Yeah, that's a fairly new race, but we're great to partner with them for this.
Yeah. So get to the Y and register for that. It's April 26th through July 6th, Mondays at 5:30 and or Fridays at 5:30 p.m. and or Fridays at 6:30 a.m.
Yes. I mean, we want to make sure we have something in the afternoon and something in the morning. We don't know what your schedule is. Some people like to get their workout in early, and some like to do it after work.
Mm-hmm. All right, so good things happening there with the YMCA of Indiana County. April is Autism Awareness Month. I know that you've got Miracle League on your minds coming up, and for Autism Awareness Month, of course, at the YMCA of Indiana County, you're doing some wonderful things there, too. Yes,
that'll kick off here in May. So we're getting ready for the Miracle League 2025 season. Mm-hmm. Can you imagine? So it is right around the corner. They'll kick off, and it's usually the first weekend in May that we start. This year we start on Wednesday, May the 5th for our spring season for the adults, and for the littles, they start on Saturday, May the 3rd.
Yeah. So some good things coming there. Hey, there's something coming up the first part of May as well, the Senior Summit with the proceeds to benefit Big Hearts, Little Hands. Tell me about that.
So the Senior Summit is really something we partner with Megan Folk at the District Attorney's Office, and we bring, Megan's really the one in charge of that. She brings a lot of partner agencies into our YMCA and to the gymnasium, and it's really an opportunity for seniors in our area to come in and learn what services and activities are available for them. Mm-hmm. There's usually a couple of presentations that day. There's a lot of scams out there, Todd. And some of them look pretty believable, unfortunately. But it's an opportunity for them to let people know what's going on out there. What things you should not click on when you get an email from the IRS, because that's not how the IRS will communicate with you, or a lot of other things. They're just very believable. You've probably gotten the Amazon emails and all the other things. they're all scams, and they're trying to steal your information and subsequently take your money.
Yeah, yeah.
But this, they'll do some presentations about what are those things that are going on, and just try to create awareness for folks so that they don't get taken advantage of.
All brought to you by the Indiana County Elder Abuse Task Force, headed by the DA's Department, Aging Services, a number of different agencies, including the YMCA. So that's happening May the 7th at the YMCA.
Yep.
All right. So that's a wonderful event as well. And there are just tons and tons of events and just daily life at the YMCA. Sometimes I focus too much on events when, just the everyday at the YMCA is pretty special for a lot of folks.
Well, we'd like to be a place where, people don't just come to do a thing, but they come to be around their friends. And, we get that in the pool with classes and programs. We get that in the fitness center with classes and programs, in the gym, in the group exercise studio, or sometimes it's just in the lobby. People sit out there, hang out, have a cup of coffee, and be with their friends. And, we want to be a community here at the Y, and, we want to be open and welcoming to all. So we hope that people come check us out and want to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Couple of last things with you, Eric, this morning. Number one, Mac Park Pool. Time for folks to get their Mac Park Pool passes, and you probably have some summer opportunity for employment too, right?
Yeah, for sure. We do. We're hiring lifeguards and concession stands and front desk staffs, and then camp counselors. So all of that is going on now. So lots of opportunities over there. We are going to be doing some construction work on the pool itself. We're planning to get all of the water features fixed that hadn't worked here for a while. They're going to be digging up the pool itself in a couple of areas, cutting out some cement and redoing some things. So we've got a local contractor who's going to be doing that work here really soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping that the weather cooperates to get all that work done and open on time. But hopefully all of the water features will be able to work properly when we're done.
Nice. Yeah. Mac Park Pool season starts usually weekend before Memorial Day, right?
That is correct.
All right. So folks can get their passes, of course, if they get Y membership. They don't even have to worry about working extra hard for a pass, do they?
Yeah, isn't that great? You're just a Y member. You get to go to Mac Park Pool, too.
Good plan. Hey, Eric, thanks so much for the visit this morning. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, buddy.
Eric Neal on the YMCA of Indiana County. It is Indiana in the Morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.